for being our host and inviting us into Hopkins. And I know it has it's storied in marine biology on the West Coast, probably in the nation. And so it's just a real treat to be here. And
great. Well, glad you could all make it. The Marine Station itself it's the oldest marine station, marine science lab on the West Coast. It's older than Scripps and older than Friday Harbor by not too many years, but still the oldest on the coast. So that's among our several claims to fame. But we're part of the Biological Sciences Department at Stanford, so all the faculty here are on the faculty of the biosciences. But even though we're 90 miles remote from campus, we like to think of Palo Alto as our satellite campus.
Takes that, Palo Alto.
Their satellite campus. But we try and maintain good connections with them, although it's enough of a chore driving up there and back. Some of our faculty go up quite often, but I try to stay down here as much as I can. So what we'll do today, just because this isn't a place you can get into and see, is we'll hit a couple of my favorite spots. And we'll go out this way and then work our way around the point. The Hopkins property goes from the aquarium all the way around here, around the point to 3rd Street. And the neat thing about this place is we've got a real, very compact couple miles of shoreline. We have a real range of wave exposures. All the same sort of substrate. It's all the granite, rocky substrate, but it goes from the really wave-protected areas back on that side of the point to this area here, which has got the reefs on the offshore area that kind of protect this area here, to the fairly wave-exposed areas. Not like some of the spots at Point Lobos, but some of the areas out here when we get the big winter swells coming in, it's really wave-exposed. So we have this nice gradient so that people wanting to do research work here with questions of that sort gives you a very compact place to do the work in. This area here is one of the more protected areas, and it's really heavily algal dominated. I think we're gonna go out to the next little cove over.
Spot incoming. Shingle.
Jingle.
Jingle. Rock jingle.
Rock jingle.
What's amazing to me is there's so many species that don't necessarily overlap a lot.
Yeah.
They're niche specialists.
Yeah.
Or if they do overlap, they feed the opposite direction or whatever, right? It's just
there's a lot of sort of small scale differentiation in how they make their living. And even in these big green anemones, the ones over on this side in the wave exposed area are different species than the ones that we saw back in the slightly more protected areas. Yeah. These guys are Anthopleurus anthogrammica, and the ones in the more protected areas are Anthopleurus sola. But they make their living in the same way. They're very ambitious snails. They have a modified salivary gland that they use to soften. It's acidic. It secretes an acidic secretion. Softens the shell of the mussel, and then they use their radula to rasp away, and then they put the organ there again and softens the shell, rasp away some more. And then their radula is actually on the end of a sort of snout-like proboscis that once they get the hole drilled, they stick it in the hole and eat the poor mussel from the inside.